Hey Dan, how's it going? I am currently returning 2 library books that are due by midnight tonight. So I need to run to the library and drop those off inside so they can be counted for before midnight tonight. The museum that you showed in your vlog was awesome. I really want to go visit that one after seeing all the cool things that I had, and I think our daughters would really enjoy climbing around on all the bridges and rope areas and stuff like that. It just looked really cool. So this week has been pretty good. I'm still having a few computer problems though. The RAID hard drive setup that I had, the partition table somehow got corrupted, so Windows could detect the drive, detect all 4 drives, but it thought that they were raw, like not even partitioned, not even formatted, nothing. So I had to plug it into a Linux computer, transfer all the video, all the pictures over USB 2, which for the videos it was about 4 or 5 terabytes. So it ended up taking 40 hours to transfer those files to another hard drive, and then did the same for the pictures, and then reformatted the RAID and everything. So now it is a RAID 0 that is striped, so the drive should be faster now, and I also have 18 terabytes of available space because of it. But now I need to put all of that back on, so I just transferred all the video, which took about 15 hours over USB 3, and transferred all the pictures, and now I'm just downloading a few other things from Backblaze, which is an online backup that we subscribe to for $5 a month for one computer for unlimited online backup. And it is a lifesaver because I was able to download everything else that was on the drive that wasn't those huge ginormous files just fine. Like, they would zip like 500 gigabytes of data and send it to you in a zip file for free. And if you needed more than that, they could send you a hard drive up to 4 terabytes and send it to you. You have to pay like $189, I think, for the hard drive, but then you can transfer all your data off of it and send it back, and they'll give you a full refund if you send it back within 30 days. Or you can keep the hard drive for the $189. So just returned the books, so got there in time, and now I need to head back and edit together this video. So you should feel honored because this will be the first video that I edit from my new computer, which I'm pretty excited about because my new computer can actually handle 60 frames per second. And I tested some of the Blackmagic footage, and one of the problems that I was having with that camera is it would stutter just because it is 10-bit footage. And so even though it was 30 frames per second at 1080, it encoded at 210 megabits per second, which most 1080p footage at 60 frames per second is only 35. And so the computer would drop so many frames, it was really hard to edit anything on my computer with that particular camera. But since the new camera, it played completely smoothly. Could do all the color correction, could do all the editing, and it was great. So I'm planning on using that camera a lot more often now that my computer can handle it. So I know I have some footage from going to a park this week and stuff like that, but I'm not sure what else is on this camera. I've mainly just been trying to get my computer up and running and getting the hard drive restored, which has taken most of my free time. I have been reading a few murder mystery novels by Louise Penny, which I've really enjoyed. I think a while back you recommended some books, and I do not recall which video that was. So if you have any book recommendations, I would always be interested to hear what type of stuff you're reading. But I've really been enjoying these murder mysteries. They have really good stories in the book, but it also has an overarching story that has been happening across all the books so far. and just how they're woven together is just really impressive. So I think that's going to be it for this week. I'm going to pull up all this footage on the computer and see what I have. So I hope you are enjoying your time in Baltimore, and I will see you on Friday. Good job! Look who it is! Whoa! So cute! Hi!